And we are off. And it appears a small delay between the two, but okay. And don't really know what to talk about here. Some pretty basic intro cutscene. A lot of Japanese lettering, as the Japanese text is not faster in Area 1, but it will be in the rest of the game. That's why these two have decided to choose it. Choose the Japanese copy to run the game. And it would appear that we are now completely... Alright, so... It's tough to say who's going to be in first after this. Both very talented runners. HD's been playing quite a bit recently, as Michael has as well. So it'll definitely be interesting. HD on paper is does have a better time, so but who knows, because anything can happen. This game is full of surprises, as HD misses the double and Michael gets the double. Right off the bat, that's giving a couple seconds and a couple more seconds as HD actually misses the second double as well. So definitely interesting. So Michael now clearing wardrobe room with HD following in behind. HD getting a very widespread double there on the first one. Michael getting a 212 finish on wardrobe room, and HD with a 216. So only a 4 seconds difference. This can change within the next ghost. So it'll be it's a tight match. There is no determining who wins this early on. This is like an area 3 or 4 call. Even then, it's a risk. Both these runners are incredible at what they do. Michael getting a very nice suck up, keeping the low percent, which will save him a couple frames, as does HD. Both clearing Neville's room very, very nicely. It would appear Michael might be getting low percent. I do not know his bill count, so he might not be, but well, I'm sure we'll find out shortly once he enters into Chauncey room and he has to suck up some coins. I do believe HD does have full on no low percent though, which is amazing. That will definitely save him time. I think both these runners are on low percent right now, so yeah. We'll see who has the lead after Area 1. Not that it'll do much, but I don't know. Keeps us at the edge of our seat, so now there's a lot of theory behind Chauncey being on one cycle. As of right now, it is impossible. There might be some kind of glitch out there to be able to make it possible. But for now, you will see these two runners decide to two-cycle Chauncey, keeping Chauncey 50 HP or above, or if he actually goes below 50 HP, he will in fact create an extra cycle of horses. So Michael getting that first ball catch, very nicely done, and letting go of Chauncey at 51, and HD letting go at 56. Um, and actually, the higher up you let him go, it's somehow faster. I don't understand this, but it is believed to be faster. Oh no, Michael collecting one coin, ripping his low percent, not going to save that extra frame. But Michael getting a very nice second ball catch and final suck up on Chauncey, as does HD. So Michael only having one coin, ripping the low percent. HD shortly in behind has low percent. So I don't know. I think Michael's got the lead by a couple seconds. Yeah, Michael still has a 4-second lead. So yeah. Again, Area 1 is nothing. If we determine the race after Area 1, there would be no point in the rest of the game. The rest of the game has so much more to offer, so much more chances of failure between these two runners. Anything can happen. And this game can be a little unforgiving at certain points. So, I don't know. HD's a little bit behind in Area 1, but he can definitely pull ahead in Area 2 because that's when this thing called RNG kicks in with a booze. So with booze, they don't come in until about 10 minutes, 9 something if you're really good at the game. Um, but yeah, it's just I'm looking for the right words to do this. It's annoying and it ruins runs. That is the extent of boo RNG, and well, we'll focus on that later. We'll watch Michael get purposely grabbed by the grabber ghost to set up a double, and HD do the same thing. So, yeah. HD not being close to the door, picking up the key, which is not ideal. But either way, these two runners are now headed into ballroom to set up some Shy Guy doubles. So let's see here. Both getting the first double, and Michael getting the second, HD getting the second, and they both got the triple. So HD can pull ahead with this RNG right here. It's called early release, and if you don't get it, actually wastes time. Okay, no, Michael's staying in the lead. And HD actually doesn't get early release. This game is not exactly like liking HD right now. Just kind of giving them all the crap stuff. So anyway, Michael now headed into storage room. All right, Michael getting poster skip. I have no idea how to explain it, but I know how to do it, so that's pretty important. And Michael getting a kind of difficult double if you're not used to it, but I didn't see if HD got poster skip, which I suppose we'll find out shortly. And HD, so Michael now getting a 947, I do believe, boo release, and just got word that HD has not successfully gotten an early release once in the last week in any of his runs, which is very unfortunate. But hopefully that streak doesn't continue later on. But HD, um, I wouldn't say significantly behind now, but there's definitely more of a gap, a more noticeable gap that is after Torlinda's. Which is the name of the dancing ghosts that can either show their heart early or late. So, and honestly, I feel like I should know this, but I don't know the favorite of this matchup. Let me have a look here. You know, have a look at the voting. So, it would appear HD is the fan favorite for this. So that should be interesting, as he's behind, and Michael unfortunately not getting tech skipped though. So, and same with HD. So honestly, at least this game's treating them fair in this area with Area 1 boost. Um, Michael actually getting the worst RNG, and so does HD. Now, only if HD managed to get decent RNG, he might be able to pick up the pace a bit, but it would appear this game loves screwing HD over with this RNG. Um, I can fact check that statement, Fog. I am almost sure HD has a... Okay, no, but these two are very close, with a 56.59 for HD and a 56.48 for Michael. Both in 56. Their PBs are 11 seconds apart. I couldn't imagine this race being any closer. Like, this is just insane. Michael having a little bit of troubles with Ballroom Boo, but nothing he can't fix. And after 5 boos, you can finally get the key to this thing called Mirror Room, which actually has the largest mirror in the game, and you can't warp out of it. Well, you can, but not the way you would think. You can't mirror warp like you're about to see Michael do for the second time this run out of this bathroom mirror with a 1310 mirror warp. Very nice, very very nice. And HD, I believe, picked up a few seconds. 1321 mirror warp. So, yep. It is interesting to see Michael ahead, as HD has been playing up more recently. So, it's just an unfortunate start. I can't tell if Michael has or hasn't been. Whenever I check on Twitch, I haven't seen him streaming, but he used to say he's not practicing offline, just in his spare time. Is to be fair, if he's on a D-Rust, he is playing extremely well for a D-Rust run. So, and I believe you're going to see a trick called Fire Warp performed by Michael, as he successfully does it. So what he's going to do here is he's going to mash and he's going to click save and then reset the console. And HD actually struggling with this, and I think he got it. Yep, he gets it too. And so basically you reset it after you click save, and once you join back in, you actually sell the fire medallion and you skip every single little bit of text that the fire medallion would give you when collecting, and it saves you around, I believe, 8 seconds. So depending on who you are, it is worth it. For sure, so. Michael getting incredible butler placement there. Right at the end of the hall. Same with HD. Both getting a very nice butler placements. Nothing they can complain too much about. Let's see how laundry room goes. Let's see if they manage to clear it on time. These are the real questions as we watch these runners go head to head, toe to toe. It's definitely going to be a close race, that's for sure. Ooh. I couldn't quite see, but HD actually getting chest skip there, or chest cutscene skip, or hat skip. I really don't know what to call it. Everyone calls it any three of those, so at least I've heard all three of them. And Michael getting the first tech skip of this little part right here, and HD experiencing a few double cackles due to pearls. Those can be annoying. That is for sure. You can lose boost to that, so. And oh, HD getting attacked by the bats. HD really struggling with this room right now. Keeps getting hit over and over again, but Michael just avoiding the mini mushroom, which if you collect that mushroom, it's in the title. It will make you a small Luigi. And when you scream Mario, it is the most irritating sound you have ever heard. Oh, and something I forgot to mention. Michael actually missed his tech skip that he found. It's his tech skip, his signature Luigi's Mansion move, and he missed it because the mini mush just was not letting it happen. So that's a bit of an upset, but nothing to worry about too much. And I'm actually gonna have a look here. Okay, so whoever wins this actually goes up against Joven, and so that should be interesting. That is for sure. All right. Sorry, I just had to do something real quick. Alright guys, so we're gonna be doing some ASMR commentating. Michael picking up the water medallion, and now carrying on, and we'll see how the blue treats him. Hopefully he's in the dishwasher, because that would be ideal. He is not, nor is he in the okay. Something just happened. Okay, we are good now. We will continue the ASMR commentary as we watch Michael purposely get bit by Spooky here, as it spawns Mr. Spooky faster. Is it? It's Mr. Bones, I believe. A play on words of I'm assuming Mr. Jones or something. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the small details. All right, Michael now entering in to the Bogmire fight. Bogmire is definitely an interesting one. Um, Design, movement. If you don't understand Bogmire, you really can't fight him. It is it's a very simplistic, complicated way of doing it, in my opinion. So, well, you can beat him, but you can't really one cycle him like I'm assuming Michael will do here, as he has complete control of him the entire time. That was a very nice Bogmire from Michael. As Michael finishes area 2 with a pretty significant lead in my opinion, and HD keeping control in a somewhat kind of manner. So definitely interesting as HD finishes at a 22:05. Michael, I believe, was at a 21:40 something. I honestly don't remember. So again, yes, Michael is ahead at area 2, but just because you're ahead after 2 areas does not mean you won. Does not mean you took the game. All right, area 3 and 4 are definitely some interesting areas. Anything could go wrong there. Absolutely anything. So there's really not much to talk about in these small moments. I guess I could talk about how we're watching Michael currently walk down the hall and getting a nice side view of Luigi's nose bouncing up and down, as we'll see on HD screen here. Um, that is how big his nose is. It literally flops up and down as he walks. So ever since I found that out, it's always been an interesting thing to me. I don't know why. It's a bouncing nose. It's not something you see every day. All right. Michael now clearing the bottom of the well, which will take him up to Tea Room, where he will collect the ice medallion. And Michael getting the scare skip here. There's a few different ways to do it. I believe Michael did the most optimal way. The chat, I'm sure, will correct me if I'm wrong. But or maybe HD did the optimal way. I don't know. Both seemed alright to me. Michael missing the first couple water ball shots to put out the door, but Regardless, it was still nice. Okay, so chat did correct me. Michael's way was stupid, wasn't any faster, and he messed up. So maybe avoid doing that in the future, Michael. It appears HD's way worked perfectly fine, and I believe is the way most people use. So um, so let's hope Michael doesn't clip onto any claws here, as the boo will escape immediately. And very good RNG for HD. Being in that right side chair, the top right chair on the second dining table. Very nice. Very nice. And alright. Let's see, Michael take down Petunia here. I don't know about you, but I don't find it very appropriate for Luigi just to burst in and start just attacking someone who just wants to just shower. That was not English. You probably didn't understand that. Wants to just shower. Like, she's just in there enjoying her time and everything, and next thing you know, Luigi comes in, throwing ice onto her and starts vacuuming her. Like, that's unacceptable. It's just wrong. But you looked away for a sec. What happened? Well, I mean, Michael lost a boo. That happened. What? No. Michael just decided to do a different route than HD, or actually no, Michael did the normal route, so no. Yeah. Michael is actually now behind. So it definitely sucks. As we'll see, HD take down Astral Hall. So HD now has a couple seconds on Michael. It appears we have a future teller in here, so I'll still be updated on what's going to happen. Michael doing a very, to say the least, interesting way. Also, HD still not collecting any bills at all. Very impressive. And HD actually now clearing the room, getting amazing RNG. So that's awesome. And Michael also getting pretty alright RNG here, but next up is Moonshot, which can either make or break a run. I'm gonna be honest. For the most part, I break. It breaks for me. Also, yes, the mushrooms absolutely screwing Michael over constantly. And HD missing Moonshot, just barely though. So Michael can actually bring a tie now. Shoots at the same time. I think HD got it. No, HD misses it. Michael right back in the lead a few seconds later. So HD very short-lived very short-lived lead. But hey, he can always get it back. This isn't the end yet. There's still about another half hour to this run. Yep, now we're gonna watch some more nose jiggling as these boys head in to the first floor to conquer the projector room. Yeah. There's a couple interesting setups in there where you purposely take damage in order to set up as you would in the mirror room. Basically it's grabber ghosts. It's almost always grabber ghosts when you see setups that take damage. I think those are the only ones actually. Don't quote me on that though. I'm not good at the game. So Michael getting pretty quick suck ups here. And here's one of them. So there's the first setup where you purposely take some health. And you guys are about to see the second one come around too as he nails this triple. You know, because I had faith in Michael that he was gonna like. So Michael getting pretty good RNG there. Actually, oh, that could hurt him. Very interesting way of doing that, but still ahead of HD. So I wonder, will HD save and quit? No, he is going to mirror warp. Some people save and quit there. I have no clue if it saves time or not. I'm definitely gonna need chat help for that one. Ooh, RNG in Neville's room not being the nicest to Michael though. So HD also getting the same RNG as Michael. Michael now heading into the twins room. And I guess the only thing to say about this is the twins will ask you to play hide and seek. You walk out, you come back in. There's 6 random boxes placed around the floor, and you can either try to find them based on a random pick, or you can pull out your vacuum and start sucking on the boxes, and whichever one shakes actually has a twin inside of it. So Michael definitely not getting awful RNG, but not getting great RNG either. So all right, Michael, and now finishing off the first twin. He's gonna go on to the second twin here. By the way, these twins' names are Henry and Orville. Henry after, of course, Henry Ford, and Orville off of Orville Redenbacher. Hence the yellow and red hence the yellow and red on the plane and the boy himself. So yep, Michael still got a few seconds on HD here. Nothing really changed with the twins, so Michael getting pretty decent RNG in Chauncey's room, or the nursery, whatever you want to call it. As does HD. I wish I would stop yawning so I could finish commentating. That'd be great, but chances of me stopping yawning has greater chances of honestly HD pulling the lead back. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know this game is not over. So now we get to experience the most exciting thing in the world. A minute and a half of pure button mashing. There is nothing greater, and there's nothing to commentate on because these two are both going into the same minute and a half of button mashing together. With Michael a little bit in the lead. So I'm sure we'll find something to talk about here. So there's a world debate going on in here. Yeah, I don't really know how to comment on the chat right now. It is interesting, but to say the least, I believe Michael is almost done here. So I don't know how long it's been. It could have only been like 45 seconds. It's still another 45. Who really knows? Yo, I'm the commentator. I should be trying to find interesting things to talk about. So, I mean, it's my fault if this commentary is boring, which it probably is. I'm very monotone today. And Michael slightly struggling with Clairvoya there as he finishes it up. And I was about to say something that coaches, so I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut for now. Even though the stream delay is all not too bad, so. The thing is I am a very uninteresting person. I have nothing to go on a tangent about. But I'm sure I'll find something. I don't think there's anything else super boring, so let's see here. Nope, he didn't forget. See if HD forgets. Alright. Neither of these racers are forgetting ice to go up to Safari Room. Alright. Again, Safari Room, pretty basic. You do the cycles as per usual. After shaking the middle deer head. So, I mean, there is a double in here. Which, would have been nice if, Michael had gotten to demonstrate. I mean, he demonstrated the backup double pretty nicely. But HD actually getting the first, so. So, Michael now completing Sapphire Room and heading in to, Boo Losses, also known as Time Losses, because no one really likes him. And in my opinion, he's one of my favorite bosses. Don't know why. Just is. If hot ice wasn't hot, then it would be just cold ice. So therefore, hot ice must be hot. Let's see if Michael can get the one cycle here. Kind of hoping he does. Not gonna lie. That sounded like, holy crap. What a one cycle by Michael. That's got to be the fastest one cycle I've ever witnessed in my life. Ooh. HD being cold. Michael needs to use the washroom. Ask HD if he wants to have a bathroom break. But HD's just I ain't gotta pee. He doesn't need to use the washroom. He's being cold. He wants the win. So, I mean, Michael, instead of typing here, you can use this time now to use the washroom really quick. Trust me. People have done. I've done it. It works. Imagine peeing in the washroom. I can't. All right. Michael now finishing up and heading into area 3 now. So this run is almost over. I don't think Michael got his bathroom break, which is unfortunate, but looks like he's just gonna have to hold it for the next 20 somewhat minutes. So should be very, very interesting. More walking. This is always fun. Oh geez. It would appear that HD is gonna go for Breaker Boo. But if he fails at it, and Michael doesn't go for it at all, man, it would be an interesting race. I'm just kidding. HD would be farther behind, and Michael would definitely have the W. So, be careful, HD, while doing that. All right, man. Don't do it if you don't have to. And also, you're forgetting Grimly. Grimly can be the largest pain in the rear. So, yeah, just one Cycle King Boo. Exactly. Just pull some weird task thing. And Foop leaving some interesting emotes in chat. Oh jeez. Michael losing about 6 seconds to Mr. Uncle Grimly. Yes, I use Mr. and Uncle because the guy is so great that he deserves both. And HD, I believe, getting Instagram, which is very nice. Hey, let the man stay awake. All right, he is watching the best race of this besides the finals. So exactly, he's out of work for 2 days. Let him relax and unwind. Michael going for Breaker Boo for some odd reason and knows he's not going to get it, so. And HD, I can't hear the double cackles, nor can I really tell if he's getting any. I would imagine he would have let go by now. HD getting the Breaker Boo. Michael not, so I'm not sure if this is going to set Michael behind or not. It definitely is undetermined for the time being, that is for sure. I was not expecting that by any means at all. This is what I mean, this game can be very unpredictable. Ooh, Michael being very lucky with the boost spawning right back in there. So, it seems like HD's going to take the lead, though. I think HD's in lead by a couple seconds. Oh, wow. These guys are almost in sync. Michael still has a very, very small lead, but this run's closer than it's been in a long time. This run has been closer since early release. Ever since early release, the run's never been this close. Only a second apart. And this is what I mean. Absolutely anything can happen. We've got people crying and shaking. We've got hearts racing. We got people biting their fingernails. But it's not over yet. There's still two boos that remain. There is still Toy Soldiers. There is still Van Gore. There is still Weston. I'm not doing this in order. Alright? I am not doing that in order because I already messed up the order. You have Armory Room. And then last but not least, you have King Boo. Any of those can completely ruin these guys' runs. But on a better note, Michael's still in lead, and he's doing Toy Soldiers right now along with HD. It appears these boys are almost in sync, which is incredible. I'm gonna take a sip of water because this run's got my throat going dry. Or it's just because I'm not shutting up at all. I am trying to give the best. Michael Gase's spoilers. What do you mean? Does he not successfully get this Toy Soldier? Oh, he didn't get the Green Soldier. Okay, well, HD's a second in the lead now. Also, Michael, I ask that you wait 15 seconds after your mess up to type it in chat. I mean, it's literally always a race, just one person's a little bit ahead each time, so, Foop, please. Stop. Alright. These boys are a few seconds apart, after Michael, letting go of, not letting go. I'm assuming it was, I think it was Toy Soldier Double. I wasn't 100% paying attention, I'm not gonna lie. But now we head to Armory Room. And, Armory Room is definitely one of the most interesting ones, in my opinion. So, I'm do some things. There we go. There we go. That took a little bit of time. Man, Foop not even knowing his own thing. Also, Michael getting better RNG, taking the lead again. This race is constantly back and forth, and it's awesome and annoying. It's so hard to keep track of what's going on. So, like I said, RNG can make or break this run. Why is this constantly back and forth? It's amazing and annoying. I have no other way of explaining it. as we have a chatter expressing his love for Grimly, which if you watch one of the races he commentated, you will see his love for Grimly in a whole new level. Anyway, these boys now doing pipe room. Michael getting scared and getting absolutely screwed. Constantly taking so much damage. Not really. There is some Monka-S chat going on right now. So, anyway. Moving on, Michael now pipe room, as so does HD. This race is beyond close. Like, it is almost in sync. The only way I could see this, like, I don't know. I really don't know what to do. So, Michael, about a second and a half to 2 seconds ahead of HD. And, HD feeling confident that one pearl will not screw him over, which he does decide to collect. And again, Michael getting the better RNG out of the two, so... Yep, successfully catches Weston View, as does HD. So, yeah, now we head up to Van Gore. Which could also decide the run. I mean, I'm not gonna say why, because, you know, commentators' curse is a thing. You know, I try to avoid that as best as possible. So, let's hope Van Gore is nice to these guys. Oh. All I'm gonna say is HD, don't give up, man. All right, you can get the 2 cycle, and Michael can get a 3 cycle thing. And let's be honest, there's such thing as there is such a thing called crown theft, which can absolutely screw a runner over. It makes the run incompletable and incomplete. Where's the able in that? Why did I throw able at the end of that? It makes the run trash, if that makes it any better. So, Michael and HD both getting a very nice first triples. Michael, again, getting a very nice second triple, as does HD. Really not much to commentate on here besides these triples. HD kind of struggling with that triple. Michael missing a triple. So, oh, these boys are almost in sync. These suck-ups are making this run right now. Michael getting a little bit HD, I mean, not Michael. It's getting a little bit worse on that there. Well, rip HD. Getting mini mushed. As Michael completes the game. So these boys are no longer in sync. Michael's actually saying a bye to HD right now as he mirror warps out of there. So now we get to see Bulossus. And let's hope none of these runners die in did I say Bulossus? I swear I just Bulossus. King Boo. Man, I've got to get it together. I believe both of these runners are going to 58, so we have one of the spectators telling Mike. So it would appear Michael's gonna get like a 5602 in HD, or 5802. And HD is probably gonna get a 5812 or 13. So HD, it ticked us all off. That race was so close, and it would have literally came down to the King Boo fight. But that Mini Mush was just not having it. He wanted there to be a significant difference in the final battle. But it is not over yet. There's so many things that could go wrong in a Bowser fight. So just don't lose hope, man. Don't lose hope. Yes, I called it a mini mushroom. Alright? I call it that. It's a mini mush. Alright? Poison mushroom sounds too formal. I'm more of a casual kind of guy. I like to say mini mush. Alright? Leave it be. Ooh, Michael getting 240 on that health. Very much can 2-cycle. Let's see what HD can do here. As let's do the second one. 241. So I don't know. Let's see what can happen here. And Michael now finishes and is crowned the winner. And now HD is all done as well. I'm gonna see here. It's just give me a small second here. Alright, so I'm just gonna see if these boys want an interview real quick. Alright. I don't think we're gonna get any post-game interviews today. Unfortunately. Oh, God. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how do you feel about your win?
I don't deserve it.
Now, why would you say that?
That area 4 was no even close to what I should have played it as. I carried me through it. In that whole area.
Yes.
So much better than me in area 4 alone. I feel like I probably made less mistakes than him in like 1, 2, and 3, but I made so many dumb mistakes in area 4, it wasn't funny. Honestly, he should have got the win, and I'd be like willing to take that 10 seconds for the mushroom off. It'd only be a second difference or two.
And you would have still won.
But like, if it did come down to that, he only lost because of the mushroom, I would 100% forfeited. Because I'm not gonna win like that.
Yeah. Nah, without the mushroom, you still would have probably beat him by about 2 seconds. So.
Like, if it was like my 58-1 to his like 58-09, I would have, or 58-10, 58-11, I would have easily gave him the win.
Yeah.
Just that's unfortunate, dude, that he got hit right at the end right there.
It was very unfortunate. Do you feel like anything in your run you would have changed if you could go back and do it?
Actually, doing Breakable one cycle correctly instead of what I went for.
That is fair.
Actually getting Laundry Boot Tech Skip, I failed everyone. You know, that mushroom just spawned,
You
and I
failed
was
your
like,
signature move.
yeah, pretty much.
All right. Well, I don't really have any more questions. You kind of explained
Is
everything.
HT going to join us?
No, he does not want an interview.
Damn, I'm sorry. HD, shit.
Which honestly, I don't
But yeah,
really blame him.
that run
Upset.
overall was. Oh, so I'm sorry. What?
I don't really blame HD. He's probably a little upset.
I'd be upset if I was in his shoes.
Absolutely.
But that run overall was just kind of eh.
All right. So after that, you're actually going up against Joven. How do you feel about?
I'm gonna lose to him probably. Lose to him.
That's fair.
Still haven't touched this game. I've only touched this game every tournament match. I haven't practiced or anything.
And you have made it this far.
I don't have any motivation right now to even do much on this game, and it's kind of sad. Hopefully it goes away soon, but...
Hey man, sometimes you just get on that speedrunning.
Yeah. But considering I haven't really played this game, I've gotten 3 low 58s, I say I'm still pretty consistent somehow.
Yeah. You're definitely keeping the consistency, which is winning you the matches. So.
Both made some really dumb mistakes that run, but I feel like he probably deserved the win, not me. Yeah, GG's, dude.
I do believe that that race definitely came down to RNG.
Yeah, the RNG at the end is really what saved it. If Breakable would have won in pipe, I would have lost.
Yep. And if
I don't even know why I checked. I was like, you know what?
By the mini mush, it would have been.
Like, I just let him go. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check just in case, and he did go back in there.
Yeah.
So, like, RNG was on my side in area 4, the whole area, even though I was making dumb mistakes.
RNG was kind of on your side for the entire race.
I had very similar area 2 RNG. I know that the first 5 boos, we literally had the same exact spots.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. And I feel like what really put you ahead in area 2, the early release, which HD hasn't gotten in a week, so.
Yeah, the early release, dude. I said in chat I was pissed for him not getting it. I hate racing, and I just saved 10 seconds because of it. It's stupid.
Yeah. All right. Did you want to say any final words?
Not really for my match, but I am going to talk about the tournament for a minute.
Okay.
Tomorrow, 2 races for anyone who wants to watch. We have Blue Hits versus Mini, which is going to be a really good race, and that's 5 p.m. Eastern. p.m. we have Afro Man versus Archangel at 7 p.m. p.m. we have A2 Rhombus versus Jerga Burger. This tomorrow, and the channels have not been decided yet, so keep a lookout for it. And we will be starting round 5 next week. Not next week, it'll be the week after. We might take a week off to catch up on losers. I haven't looked at the bracket good enough yet to give you that answer.
Well, losers round 1 isn't even finished yet, so.
I just dedicate this whole next week, just finishing round 2, 1, 2, and 3 for losers, if we can. Just yet. That's all I want to say, though.
All right, so
Get us out.
that will finish off this race. Hope everyone enjoyed, and we hope to see you in tomorrow's race at 5 p.m. Thank you.
All right, have a good one, you guys.